Hey Capricorn, so I want to go ahead and welcome all my new viewers, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe below, click the little bell so that you can get all the notifications for my videos. I posted a link below for reviews, people that have already, done readings with me, used my services, and see if they resonate with you and what I can do for you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I've already laid the cards out, done the meditative session. So I'm going to tell you what I saw when I was thinking of you, Capricorn, for the month of April. I kept seeing, you always show up as the little goat, right? The little mountain goat. I kept seeing you going back and forth on something. Like you would start climbing up the mountain and then come back down, and then climbing up the mountain and come back down. I don't know if there's a difficulty you're trying to, obviously with this pandemic and the quarantine, there's lots of difficulties, but there's a specific thing I feel that you're struggling with, which comes across like a mountain, and you start dealing with it and then you're just like, no, I'm not ready, and then you'll start dealing with it again and decide you're not ready. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what we can decipher, okay, or discern. So I got the Death card as the overall energy, so I do feel there's some sort of transformation involved. This could be an ending of a job, an ending of a relationship, an ending of maybe just, if you've been doing a lot of shadow work, an ending of your former self. But there is some sort of ending and something new is coming out of it, because for every death, there is a rebirth, right? And at the bottom of the baby tarot, I got the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you're definitely getting a forward movement feeling, even if maybe initially you're struggling with that mountain. I think eventually you're just going to go ahead and push through. Now, let's look at the first card we got here and the clarifiers. First card we got was the Four of Pentacles, and it was clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So the Four of Pentacles is a double, because it's pentacles, it's tangible, right? So it could be you working to put away your money, saving your money, but I think it also implies something that you can't let go of, because the way that the clarifiers are, this Two of Pentacles, that's that energy I was sensing in the meditative session, where you're going back and forth on something you can't let go of. Now, with the Ace of Wands, I do think that it is very exciting. It's something that gives you a lot of courage. But with the Queen of Swords, I think the main point here is you're trying to make a decision on something. You're trying to, you're trying to be clear cut with your thoughts and figure out what it is exactly you want to do, so that you don't keep going back and forth and finally get to a solution. All right, so let's move on to the next card we got. The next card is the Three of Wands, and then we got the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles to clarify that. So I feel like with the Three of Wands, this could be, well, looking at the clarifiers, this could be a love connection, right? A love connection that's at a distance from you, or one that you've been waiting for, because I do feel a sense of expectancy. You've been expecting it. Even if you have been expecting it, though, and I hate starting off this way, but I feel like there's some, again, okay, I don't know what that's about. Sorry. But I do feel like, even though this isn't going to apply to everyone, not everyone is in a third party, for some of you, I do sense that, because we do have the Six of Pentacles, which shows someone giving to two different people, right? So the Two of Cups indicates having to make a choice. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there seems to be like a siren going off. Anyways, sorry. I'm trying to focus. So with this Three of Wands, this is a connection you've been waiting for. I think you're having to split your time between two different things. So for those of you who are not involved in a third party, it could be having to split your time between work you know, with this Nine of Pentacles, having to split your time between making your money and making this choice, this romantic choice. And I really think that you've been looking forward to a lot. With the Three of Wands, you've been putting in a lot of work. You're really trying to manifest this connection. Like I really do see you putting in a lot of work. Like you're feeling very generous. Like you're willing to give to this connection to make it grow. You want to nurture it. Now, the next card is the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, Seven of Cups, in this deck, the Seven of Cups is different than most, right? This feels very, you see these 6 cups here in the water? This is a mirage. It's an illusion. There's only one actual real cup next to this person, and they're not looking at it. So to me, this card feels like having pursued an illusion. You pursued something because it is the 6 of Cups. That's something that felt like a soulmate, or something that was, you know, connected to your childhood, maybe connected to children. And it turned out to not be real. It turned out to be an illusion, a mirage. Which led to a lot of being in your head, a lot of anxiety, depression, a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. With the Hierophant, though, I do think that you're trying to be very committed now. You're trying to be very decisive, because whatever situation you were in before, let's say that you just walked away from something and now you came across this, right? And this feels different. This feels solid. This person you're with, it worries you. It worries you because they feel like a dream. That's another feeling I'm getting off of this. This person you're coming across, you're scared it's an illusion. You're scared that what you're seeing in them isn't real, that it's just a mirage, and that it's gonna disappear with time. And it's really got you, I would say, struggling, right? To sleep, to process things. You're not feeling yourself. But I just want to mention the Hierophant card is here. So if you feel, I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear things in the kitchen. If you can, we're in a house full of people, so just bear with me, okay? But anyways, with the Hierophant, I feel like this person feels solid, like they're the rock in your life. They keep you together. Kind of like a guardian angel in a sense. You're probably not used to that, Capricorn, because you're the one that's used to taking care of everybody. And this I can see where this would be unsettling for you. But let's look at this. Look at the next card here. We've got the Two of Cups again, clarified by the Magician, the Fool card, and the Two of Wands. So the Two of Cups showing up twice, I really feel like you can't top that feeling of both of you on the same level. However, you know how I do that thing where we add cards, right? Two of Cups twice, I feel like this was a missed opportunity before. You might have not noticed that this person was there. You might have overlooked them for some reason. And now I truly feel like you're trying to make up for it. Because with the Magician, like I remember when I said over here, you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this. With the Fool, it's like you're willing to just jump in. You have faith that this connection is worth it. And with the Two of Wands, you're making a choice. You've made the choice. This is the person you want to be with. Now, Two of Wands energy is also Mars and Aries. So it's very direct. It's full of will and, how do I put this? It's about seeing a goal and pursuing it with everything you've got in you, a lot of passion and strength. So I think that you've already made your choice. You already know where you want to be, but you might be deliberating about how to go about it. Because look at this. In the center, we've got the Ten of Cups. But to clarify it, we've got a lot of masculine energy. We might have the Ten of Cups, but we've also got the Emperor. Warren wants to be part of the video. Ten of Cups clarified by the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. which is a lot of masculine energy, even if the King of Cups is here, right? So I think that when we combine this energy, because the Emperor, to me, this is you, Capricorn. This is a very masculine energy, not very soft. However, it brings in the King of Wands and the King of Cups to soften you up. So the Emperor is about, it's that Mars energy again. It's about you knowing what you want and going after it. King of Wands is very charismatic. But the thing about the King of Wands is he wants it all. He wants the perfect car, the perfect house, the perfect partner. He wants it all. He wants everything. But I think that with this person, you feel like you can have it, which is why it's so difficult to walk away. It's difficult to let this person go. The King of Cups, though, I do feel like part of what gives you a little bit of this anxiety is this person gets you into your emotions. They are, something about them is very tender, is very loving, and it makes you feel as if your heart is being vulnerable, your heart is being exposed, and it makes you happy overall. We do have the Ten of Cups here. It makes you happy, but I think it worries you as well, because you're not used to feeling all these emotions, right? You're Capricorn. This isn't normal for you. Now keep in mind, this is a general, so I've had people that tell me this is the opposite person, but yes, it's accurate. So vice versa, right? This could be the other person feeling this. Now, next to that Ten of Cups, we've got the Queen of Swords, which we had the Queen of Wands. We had the King of Wands, right? Now we've got the Queen. And she is clarified by the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So in case you're wondering if the Queen or your partner, let's say this is for a male Capricorn, if you're wondering if she feels the same way, she does. And if this is for a female Capricorn, you're already seeing what the male is feeling. But it is mutual. With the Hermit, I feel like there's an energy about this queen. Not only is she, the Queen of Wands, she's sexy, she's attractive, mysterious, very intriguing, very passionate as well, and fiery. But with this Hermit, I think that you sense that she's got a lot of wisdom beyond her years. She's very like a mentor, a teacher, willing to help others, kind of a sage sort of energy. With the Knight of Swords, though, whatever she's saying, she's being very direct in what she's expressing. This may come off a little cold to you with these two cards, but the Ace of Cups is here. So she does have a lot of emotion for you. She does love you. It's just the things she's saying right now are maybe not so pleasant to hear. But let's say that this is an opportunity that you passed up. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. That you passed up before. It's kind of natural for this person to be a little apprehensive about how the connection is going to go. Now, back to you, Capricorn. We do have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So you see this energy, I'm telling you, this feels like something that you've walked away from before, but you're coming back, right? You want the 9, you want this happiness. It's so tempting to you. With the King of Pentacles, you are absolutely certain of what you want. Because the King of Pentacles, he doesn't do the airy-fairy thing. He's solid. When he says something, he's going to see it through. When he promises something, he's going to make sure it happens. So you are totally pursuing this happiness that this person gives you. They may just not see it fully yet, because what they remember is this. They remember you walking away, or vice versa. Maybe that's all you remember, them walking away. At the end of the day, though, with the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of sweetness between you two. I really feel like maybe you're exchanging these cute words. There's just a lot of this feels like a poetic type of energy. And I'm not saying you're being poetic, maybe they are, but there's just something about the way you're interacting that's just very sweet, right? I do feel though that now you're coming back full circle with that Eight of Cups. You did walk away for a minute, but now you're coming back to the Two. You're coming back to what makes you feel complete and whole. Now, we do have the next card as the Ten of Swords. So, one of you, well, and the clarifying cards is the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So, when it ended before, I do think one or both of you felt very betrayed. Felt let down, disappointed. It was a lot of, it was very heavy because with this Ten of Swords, it did feel like you got stabbed in the back, right? Which is a very heavy energy to have. But I think that before, just in case you need clarification, when this did happen, whoever did the stabbing, or both of you, whatever, with the Two of Swords, I think that there was a lot of emotion that wasn't being expressed. We do have the Moon card, and you see how she's covering her heart chakra and the water's behind her. The water to me represents emotion. And when she's covering her heart chakra with the swords, it's trying to detach from emotion. The Moon card also implies, the Moon present also implies secrecy. So that's why I come to a conclusion of the emotions were not being expressed, which led to one or both of you feeling left out in the cold, feeling like, well, this person must not care. They must not, just give a shit. But I do think my crew is working on the lighting. So for the previous situation that was happening, I think that words will be expressed with this Page of Cups apology. You guys will come to a clear understanding of how it is that things happen the way that they happen. And with the Three of Cups, I do think that there will be a coming together, like a let's resolve this. I'm sorry that happened. I never meant for this. There's just like a healing type of energy. It's very celebratory, which is fantastic. Now, look at this. We're also, last card is the Five of Cups, which is clarified by the Empress, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So again, this is that regret, that sorrow that either you or the other person feel, or both. I really think that you're both going to be expressing it. You're going to be very open about what's going on, how you're feeling, what it is that you guys did. Because even though there is regret, there is a sense of we could have fixed that. With the Empress here, I do feel a sense of unconditional love. The Empress is very loving, very nurturing. So even if there were mistakes made, even if there was a missed opportunity, with the Three of Pentacles, I think that there's we can fix this. This can be solid. Now it will take work because the Three of Pentacles, they're building a cathedral, which takes a lot of work. So whatever it is that happened before, I truly feel like both of you are going to put in the work. You're going to do whatever you can to make this something solid, even if it takes time. So, excuse me. If anything, Capricorn, I think that you may just be overthinking things a little bit. Be honest, be upfront about what you're feeling, things that happened before. Just be clear about how they made you feel, what you would like to change. Because I truly feel like this person is on the same wavelength you are. You're not alone, regardless of what you feel. So that may be part of the transformation that's taking place. You just need to trust that you're not alone this time. Okay? All right, Capricorn. So I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.